I think a magnet is a great way to reduce your bendovers because, we've only got so many bendovers in our life, right? And we don't want to keep going to the ground every chance we get. So I use magnets on everything. I've got them on my shoeing boxes. I've got them on my hoof stands. I have them on my drill press. I use them as a drill press guide, So in the hammer handles, I keep them in those as well. Magnets are your friend. And you can get them cheap at the little discount tool stores. So outfit yourself with as many magnets. Now, don't put your pritchels on a magnet, though, because they become magnetized, and that's no fun.
Bob, lawsuits.
In most states, they'll have a list of what's considered expert witnesses that have been kind of certified by a court, and attorneys can go online and find expert witnesses in whatever they happen to be working on at the time. And I'm on that list for animal abuse, printing horses and feet and shoeing, that type of thing. I get paid to read depositions and to give my opinions on those. And every single one I've been involved in the last 15 years that have to do with farriers has been a farrier that has decided to just quit talking. He gets mad and he walks away and he stops that line of communication. Every single one of them. Every farrier suit involved something that the owner assumed that was done to their horse by the farrier, and the farrier made contact a couple times and then he walked away and quit talking to him. And had they have stayed and resolved that issue, even if it doesn't resolve in your favor, but at least resolved it to where the client, you could part ways reasonably happy, there would have been no lawsuit at all. So I know you got crazy people out there, I've worked for them too, but don't break that line of communication because you're inviting that lawsuit.
Know your disciplines, Mike.
This is pretty important for us as individual farriers. Disciplines that you enjoy doing, that you do a lot of, I would suggest that you go to those classes, those horse shows, watch how those horses are being judged. Find a trainer that you respect and see what they're looking for in that type of horse. Dressage horses, jumping horses, cutting horses, ropers, Western pleasure, all the different disciplines that we deal with, we should be experts in that discipline. We should understand the way those horses are supposed to move and what the judges are looking for. So it's very important to take that extra time, go to the shows, talk to trainers, people that you respect, other farriers that shoe that discipline that you respect. Talk to them and see how they do those type of horses.
Maintain your forge.
If you use a forge in your practice, and I suggest that you do, you want to make sure that it stays in proper working order. And every now and then, as you're going down the road, things get jilted out of place. And that first slide there shows just those. I had a Venturi that had moved a little bit, and my jet was not in center location. So just by moving it back into location, it worked out very well. You want to clean those jets if they get clogged. And you use a pipette cleaner that you get from the welding store. They're cheap, and they're great to have in the truck. Maintain your forge liner, okay? The business end is in the inside. So when that thing gets glassed over with sand and dirt and debris or welding flux, get it out, get you a new liner in there. It's money well spent. And finally, make sure you run a wire wheel over your shoes if you're going to reset, because it's the sand itself that falls in the bottom of that thing that helps make glass, and glass sucks out that heat. So,
Acknowledge your clients, Bob.
What was that? I'm sorry.
Acknowledge your clients.
Yeah, one of the things that we don't do out there is acknowledge our clients' accomplishments. Remember that we're trying to establish a relationship with these clients so that when we raise our prices every year, they continue to go with us. We're not looking for new clients every time we raise our prices. And part of the things that the clients like, remember, they're out there on a recreational basis, and they're proud of what they do with their horses. And even though we think it might be minor, you have a 40-year-old woman with her first dressage test, and a little phone call or a text that says, how'd it go? Making little notes of thank you for referrals, particularly referrals, veterinarians, feed stores, whoever give you the referral, be sure to get thank you notes out there. Acknowledge that they're investing in your business and have confidence in what you do, and keep that cycle going. That appreciation, you would be surprised how many times I've had somebody tell me that they have never received a thank you note in their life for any referral they've done. It makes a big difference.